Hello, I'm Andy and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Monthly Horoscope for January 2019. Monthly Horoscope for January 2019 using Kabbalistic Tarot cards. And the first card that I pull will have to do with your job or business areas for the first 15 days of January for you coming from Taurus. And let's see what's happening to you. And it's a terrible card. Terrible in the sense that it says the first 15 days of January are going to be very, very difficult for you. And whatever you do, the opposition, confrontation happens. So apply this warning to your job area. You need to be friendly. You cannot be rebellious or openly showing defiance in your place of job, or you will be having the worst of it. You may even lose a job very, very easily because mistakes are going to be made very badly. I'm going to use the same card to advise you about business, and it's all an uphill task to get what you want. So rather than be adventurous in the first 15 days of January where business is concerned, tell yourself, I better stay and do what I know best. So consolidate, look after what you have. Don't look for expansion. Don't try to do any kind of advance in looking for new businesses, or you'll regret it later on. Now so watch out that the first 15 days for job and business is going to be very tough for you. Now the second card that I'm pulling will have to do with your romance and marriage in the first 15 days of January. It says that you could be attracted to a blind romance. A blind romance meaning that you meet somebody for the first time and you fall head over heels very badly or very quickly. Or it could be that person chasing you day and night, having fallen head over heels over you. But it's a warning. It says, be careful, you can be cheated in many ways by this person in the first 15 days of January. So it's a very risky attempt to form some kind of a romance with you. I have to openly tell you that I expect the worst result possible. So be very suspicious of a new romance. And your ongoing romance is going to attract a lot of arguments and quarrels, and the differences are all about money as well. So plenty of issues are seen for you. And so it's going to be a very gloomy, everything is going against this romance, ongoing romance. If you value it, be careful, it can be broken very easily. And if I apply this card to marriage, I will have to say that your marriage is going to be under attack, either from you or either from your marriage partner. The issue again is about money, and the issue is also again confrontation and past issues. So the blame game is going to be seen here. So if you value your marriage and your marriage partner, try not to encourage the attack that may come, and try to remain calm. Now I'm going to your last 15 days of January, and the first card that I pull for that will be to do with your job and business, and let's see how well you do. And the best you can do would be up to about 25%. So the 75% of animosity, anger from the planets to give you trouble are going to be seen in the last 15 days of January where your job is concerned. So your job is not very stable, and you cannot afford to oppose your superiors in any way. Bad news will come otherwise. And if I apply this card to business, it says it's more money going out than money coming in. It's as simple as that. So you don't want to invest in anywhere. You don't want to move into joint ventures. You want to stay put and look after what you have. That'd be more than enough. Okay? Now I'm going to pull another card for the last 15 days of January to cover what's going to happen to your romance and marriage areas. So your romance and marriage areas. Firstly, about your romance, there's so many issues here. There's so many issues of trouble here, one leading to another. So if you find a romance in the last 15 days of January 2019, be very worried as to what is going to come to trouble it. And when you sense the trouble, try to immediately safeguard your position. Your ongoing romance is also going to be terribly affected in many ways. There's many issues here. So since it's you listening to me, and if you value your romance partner, try to just remain calm and let the days pass. And if I apply this card to the area of marriage, I'm very worried that the marriage is under fire and under attack. So If you value the marriage, you must not instigate problems. Be quiet, leave anything to discuss that is sensitive in the month of February or so. Then we will see how it works out for you. But for the last 15 days, romance areas, marriage areas are all under fierce attack, and they can be easily come to the situation of separation as well. So there you go. Not a very good month of January for you in anything. Now I'm going to shuffle the cards and talk to you about your lucky ages for you coming from Taurus. So there will be certain people who will be very lucky. Whatever the horoscope says, they'll have that charm and that luck about them. And this is a wonderful card of Venus. And so it says that if you happen to be the ages of even as young as 15 or 24 or 33 or 42 or 51 or 60 or 69, you're going to be one very, very lucky person in something or another you do, whether it's job related, business related, whether it's romance related or marriage related and family related. You will overcome the odds and do very, very well. Well, if you are not of these ages, then you should try and have 90-minute session with me, a reading with me, where I'll use your date of birth and time of birth and look at your palms, and for 90 minutes I'll tackle your next 7, 8 or 9 years. And I'll quickly give you my email address. My email address is andihoro9, ANDIHORO, and then the number 9, andihoro9@gmail.com. And so this card says that these ages will be extremely lucky. And if you are not of these ages, never mind, try to do your best. The next card that I pull will be to do with your lucky dates, And so, and so your lucky dates are going to be for the month of January, the 6th, the 15th and the 24th. 6th, 15th and 24th. Morning, noon, afternoon and night. Going to be very lucky in some way or another. So bookmark these dates and get things going for yourself. And now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky colors. So let's see what the card says about your lucky colors. And this is a brilliant card. It's a brilliant card. And it's just overpowered by that beautiful color turquoise. So I would say that you should wear a lot of turquoise one way or another on you, or touch turquoise a lot. And you will see that that color will make you very lucky in the month of January in all areas of your life, whether it's the romance, marriage, whether it's the job, business or whatever. So use that. And now I'm going to look at this card and I'm going to talk to you about a good direction to face. And again is the card of Venus here. So the card of Venus says that the direction you should get most help from in the month of January is east. So try to face east for anything that you want to ask for or anything you want to attempt to do, whether in the office or whether at home, and you'll have this magic possibility of doing very well. Well, I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute session, and during this 90 minutes I'll use your date of birth, time of birth and look at your palms, and with all that information I'll tackle your next 7, 8 or 9 years, and I'll give you your personal lottery numbers and your lucky days and your lucky colors and your lucky gemstones and your lucky directions, a lot of information so that you can do very well. So contact me with the email that I've given you, or send me a message on Skype or Facebook, and I'll come back to you as soon as I can. Until then, have a good month of January. Thank you and goodbye.